For thousands of unhappy brides from all over the world, the only thing standing between them and a stress-free dream wedding is a wedding planner. Let me explain. A considerable percentage of couples want to do everything by themselves without consulting with the experts. Because of this, they often find themselves tired, stressed, emotionally torn apart, and are not enjoying the beautiful wedding day experience. On top of finding money to finance their wedding day, they find themselves forced to juggle roles as hosts, laborers, and sometimes slaves to their own guests. Every bride and groom deserve a little more calm and peace on the biggest day of their lives.
You definitely need someone that understands the both of you and ready to take everything they find with you.
I like my posture. It's such a pity that today you will find that very many weddings go wrong where they could easily have gone right. People should stop suffering micromanaging every facet of their event. A wedding planner creates solutions for problems couples did not even know they had. Wedding planning works similar to a band. One instrument going offbeat will have an effect on the overall quality of a song. Engaging a planner is your passport to a wedding experience beyond the ordinary.
They take your dream, they add it on what they are imagining in their heads, and they make it happen.
This pumpkin is very sweet, the other one is not. The statistics show that the ratio between the number of weddings that take place and those that go absolutely wrong is so high, to an extent whereby you find like now brides, grooms are exhausted at their own event, or you ask them, and how was the event, and they can barely remember because they literally spent every waking moment micromanaging. Watch this till the end, because we are going to take you behind the scenes of how we planned and pulled off this high-end glam wedding in less than 6 weeks. Meet Karima, the bride. The beautiful Karima was looking for a theme that spoke timeless beauty with detailed glamour laced in every detail of the event. From the photographer tweener shots,
someone who wants something that is basically close to natural, something with a simple touch,
to the makeup artist, the amazing Imani, to the lovely sweet Ziwa.
But we just wanted something simple, especially for today, because it's a very relaxed kind of thing. Timeless, classic, this kind of stuff. So we wanted to do a middle part and then a low band at the back. So we wanted to keep it extremely timeless. That's the goals if you want.
Literally every service provider was handpicked to ensure that quality service was delivered. She also wanted the general feel to be as minimalistic as possible.
Because she's so pretty. She has nothing to hide, so we need her face out, and then something that we never forgotten. Whereby she can look at her photos in
extravagant simplicity. Imagine that blend. Now, that was quite a challenge because it sounded beautifully vague. Karima, like most brides-to-be, was a little bit anxious. Luckily, unlike most brides, she wasn't too picky about the color scheme or the theme. Her byline remained the same at every meeting. Kemi, give me a minimalistic, never seen before, glamorous event, and I will be a happy bride. Meet Ibrahim, the groom.
Karim already knows what she wanted. From the beginning, she knew what she wanted.
The groom, on the other hand, was concerned about just 2 details. One, that the capacity of the hall that we were holding the reception in would comfortably hold all the invited guests. And 2, that his bride got everything and exactly what she wanted for her dream wedding.
The dream wedding is always going to be for the girl. It's her dream. You're just walking her. You're just fulfilling someone's dream. You had to first listen to what she wanted.
Armed with this explanation, I walked out of our first meeting wondering how in heavens we were going to create an extraordinary, revolutionary effect with as little detail as possible.
There's no way around it. You can't tell me it's impossible. Impossible.
As a mother of 4, a dedicated bespoke wedding planner, and a wedding decor stylist, I find myself in a challenging position. Many of the people I employ are in the same age range as my own children. It's hard blurring the lines between boss and mother figure. It's a delicate balance as I struggle to assert authority without feeling like I'm disciplining my own children. There are moments when my nurturing motherly instincts overshadow my need for professionalism. I hesitate to be too firm, fearing I will crush spirits rather than inspire excellence. But as I sat in my hotel room, grappling with the challenge before me, I came to a realization. If I wanted this project to succeed, I had to step into my role as a leader, even if it meant donning a tougher demeanor. With determination, I resolved to set aside the softness of motherhood and embrace the firmness of leadership. It was time for tough love to ensure perfection in our vision. The iron fist emerged from the velvet glove. We had a goal of turning this into this. Ibrahim had invested all his faith and trust in us, and we had to prove to him that all was possible. We either had to win or win. It reminded me of a story where a great warrior had to make a decision which ensured his success on the battlefield. He was about to send his armies against a powerful foe whose men outnumbered his own.
AC will be trying tomorrow morning.
He loaded his soldiers into boats, sailed to the enemy's country, unloaded soldiers and equipment, then gave the order to burn the ships that had carried them. Addressing his men before the first battle, he said, "You see the boats going up in smoke. That means that we cannot leave these shores alive unless we win. We now have no choice. We win or we die."
Because you know when it gets hot, people will start trying to push those walls down.
They won. We were similar to that army. We were willing to burn our boats and cut all sources of retreat. Just like Napoleon Hill said, only by so doing can one be sure of maintaining that state of mind known as a burning desire to win. Off we went to the battlefield.
When the idea came up, she was up for it. I said, well, let's go, let's try. The first rule was I have not to panic. Because everything that came my way, I just got to know about it. I thought about it. I said, well, it's going to be solved somewhere, somehow. Someone has to fix it. I didn't really care so much. I just knew someone had to fix it. The wedding wasn't only for me and Karima, it was for everyone else in the family. Everyone else wanted something. My grandmothers wanted something. Everyone wanted a piece of something. We employed pink coconut, that's all. That's how we were able to struck the balance.
When you look at the high table, some of them, they're not properly aligned.
For one always up for a challenge, I wasn't too sure I was ready to set an entire wedding theme based on this beautifully vague idea. As if this wasn't challenge enough, we had less than 6 weeks to the Ibrahim and Karima's dream wedding.
We use the Ugandan style of weddings where you get up in the morning, you're doing saloon, you're doing church, gardens, and the reception, moving to 4 different venues. Now we are presented with this that we are shooting in a space of 4 days, each day having a different segment of an event.
Off to work we went, rallying our amazing team of creatives in the company of our in-house architect. We scheduled a site visit at the Imperial Beach Hotel located in Dembe. Here, we were met by the general manager who gave us a walkthrough tour of the space, of which we later carefully mapped out, taking detailed measurements of the hall, and this helped us get an opportunity to learn more about the bride's venue, but it also helped us come up with a grand plan that will help bring Karima and Ibrahim's wedding to life.
It was a bit challenging not knowing exactly the flow of the event, and we had to invest a lot of time in research, getting to learn the details of that event so that when we get on set, we're able to execute as desired by the client.
This wedding project needed a name that showed the couple's values, the theme and traits, and the vibe that Karima and Ibrahim wanted their guests to leave having experienced. Did you know that a project theme name, much like a company name, sets the pace of the entire wedding? I went ahead and chose the name Project Avant-Garde. Avant-Garde is a fancy French phrase that basically means being ahead of others. It's creating never seen before art using different methods. Think of famous people like Martin Luther King, Mahatma Gandhi, Chinua Achebe, Elon Musk, and Kemi. People who intentionally chose to do things differently, the avant-garde thinkers. Now, imagine bringing these ideas to a wedding. It means we had to think in a new and creative way, thinking outside of the box, adding glamour, and yet keeping things as simple as possible. Karima wanted every detail of her wedding to be special and different, just like the name avant-garde suggests.
The two most important people to both of us are not here.
On a heartbreaking day, February 8th, 2004 in London, Ziba Charm lost her battle with cancer. The significance of the Ziba Hall held deep emotional ties for the bride. It wasn't just any hall. It was a place filled with memories and a connection to someone dearly missed, Ziba Charm, Karima's mother. In honor of her memory, Karima's father, Karim Hirji, named the hall after her, the Ziba Hall. For Karima, celebrating her big day in a place that carried her mother's name became an essential and heartfelt decision.
That was it's emotional to even talk about it, but it's the best thing I could ever even have imagined to do for her.
The Ziba Hall, however, presented challenges. It was a massive 750 square meter space, too vast for the intimate gathering invited to the wedding. Its peculiar shape with an off-center entrance added to the complexity. To transform this space into something befitting the occasion, we had to get creative. Trussing was used to realign the room, creating symmetry in an oddly shaped hall. However, the already existing trussing posed a challenge. But instead of dismantling it, we suggested the decor stylist Pink Coconut design a suspended ceiling to cover up the metalworks. To address the vastness, faux walls were introduced, creating a room within a room. This careful fixing ensured that the big event would be awesome with everything at the right place for everybody to be able to enjoy. In this way, we not only shaped the hall physically, but also intertwined Ziba's memory into the very fabric of the celebration, making it a touching tribute to the one who couldn't be there physically, but was undeniably present in spirit.
Well, my cousins actually also got married in Ziba Hall. Sylvia got married in Ziba Hall, so it really touched my heart.
May her soul rest in peace. May Allah grant them Jannah and give them the best wherever they are. Amen.
When it came to arranging of the flowers, the bride really wanted beautiful fresh blooms on every table. Since December is a busy time for weddings all across Uganda, finding these flowers, well, was a bit of a challenge. To ensure that everything was absolutely perfect, we had to allocate a specialist known for having fresh flowers even during the off seasons. We sought out the expertise of Awkward Events and a renowned top fresh florist company. This deco stylist is well known for their opulent and distinct fresh flower arrangement. Stella, the CEO, personally supervised every single detail to guarantee that everything was just right. For the ceiling, I wanted a celestial spectacle. Just like a Rolls-Royce Starliner, I wanted a ceiling that was turned into a night sky.
And everyone was like, oh, okay. I remember sitting there and I'm like, no, but either way, she's gonna fix it. Yeah. She's gonna fix it. I don't care, but she has to fix it.
The dream seemed incredibly whimsical, almost unrealistically fantastical. Only someone with delusions would dare to imagine such a thing. To achieve this grand vision, the deco stylist required a whopping 100,000 meters of fairy lights. However, the only way to be able to get such long meters of fairy lights within Kampala was by hiring from different service providers. Since no one provider had such massive quantities. Facing this tricky situation, we decided to be brave. We came up with a cool plan using 75,000 meters of fairy lights mixed with shiny gold and black pieces that reflect like mirrors. It was a big decision because it could either amaze everyone
Or bring us completely down.
all in our quest for an extra special wedding show.
We waited to see the bride's reaction.
Today is the day of Karima's bridal shower. Picture a room bursting with balloons and flowers in the luxurious Imperial Royal Hotel within the presidential suite. Something magical was about to happen. Transforming the presidential suite for the bridal shower was quite a task. We had strict rules: no drilling, no extra furniture, just our imagination working its magic. With no specific brief from any family member, we decided around our fancy theme, avant-garde. We took inspiration from both Constance Spry and Salvador Dali. Salvador Dali, a celebrated Spanish surrealist artist, he possessed a rare talent for stirring deep emotions and sparking contemplation through his art. Dali's extraordinary technical prowess enabled him to craft intricately detailed and visually mesmerizing works. Just like in The Great Gatsby movie, we got some ideas from florist Constance Spry. She thought flowers should look like the garden, so she used all sorts of things like leaves and branches in her designs. We gave the room a fuller vibe for art's sake and filled the space with beautiful flowers and balloons. Our goal was to create mini photo booths, perfect spots for the bride and her friends to take pictures. To conceal the bright red presidential carpet, we covered the entire floor with numerous white balloons. The ceiling tinkled with helium balloons, seemingly ready to take flight. But, oh no, we did not consider how tricky it would be for the guests to walk through so many balloons on the floor. To the first guests, the decorations didn't make sense. Walking through the hallway felt like navigating a maze due to the abundance of white balloons strewn across the floor. Disappointment was evident on their faces. They found it confusing, overly Kanye West, and surreal. Quick thinking was crucial, so we removed some of the balloons and rearranged the furniture. The problem is that we were so focused on creating art that we forgot about making sure that everything tied in well together. Most importantly, that it was safe. We got a little carried away with the Salvador Dali style. When guests started complaining, it was a signal for us to pay more attention. Balancing beauty and safety was a major challenge. As an artist, it's a bit disappointing when your artwork needs to be adjusted. But in the end, it transformed into a fantastic surprise-filled party in the fancy presidential suite. Karima just couldn't help but smile ear to ear all the way. As the wedding day approaches, everyone is busy ensuring everything is ready on time. The lights technician is testing the lights, installations are being finalized, and table arrangements are underway. Because of the type of room or the height, the dimensions of the room were limited as to how high we could make this particular masterpiece. We decided to make the photo booth as wide as possible.
The main focus is on finishing all tasks.
We have tied each aspect and element of the event to one theme, and that's the black with the gold.
Despite things falling into place, a challenge arises. Some guest tables have scratches.
So you can see that they have scratches and some blemishes.
Kemi, known for her perfectionism, questions Jonathan about how these tables ended up at the reception venue.
But if we could do better, that would be fantastic.
The decision is made to replace them. But the nearest place with new tables is 2 hours away in Kampala, far from the reception venue in Dembe. Jonathan, the site coordinator, assures her that the scratches can be removed with a car detailing chemical.
And you think it will make that much of a difference? And when do you intend to get the detergent? The question is that what if it doesn't work?
Trusting his expertise, Kemi agrees to give it a try. Miraculously, the chemical works and the tables look brand new.
Guys, the AC hasn't been tried. We are going to boil in here if we don't have it ready. So first thing in the morning,
Those lines are not straight.
As the sun rises on the wedding day, the final touches are being added to the Ziba Hall, the chosen reception venue. With the anticipation of the big day mounting, it's normal for the couples to feel a bit nervous. As the planner, I headed to Karima's room, half expecting some jitters. To my delight, I found her room buzzing with excitement. Zira, the hairstylist, radiated cheerfulness. Karima's friends, especially Layla, the maid of honor, showered her with heartwarming words, creating an atmosphere brimming with positivity. The entire room was sandwiched with good vibes and energy, like a joyous tornado swirling around. For entertainment, Karima and Ibrahim wanted a wedding that would be a blast for everyone, regardless of age. So, they curated a lineup of amazing performers. The legendary Afrigo Band played fantastic music that resonated with the older generation, especially the parents. Then there were BB Cool and YK Bender, whose music captivated the younger crowd. DJ Crush of Real DJs kept everyone on their feet with awesome tunes. The catering, which came as part of the hotel package, was out of this world. Mouth-watering cuisines from the four corners of the world were put together to ensure that every guest was able to tantalize some bit of their palate. When the couple laid eyes on the wedding reception venue for the first time, their reaction was priceless. They couldn't resist the chance to have their photos taken in their dreamlike massive starliner. This is how the entire wedding reception looked after all the time and effort invested. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the Avant-Garde Project.
bumped into Ibrahim in the hotel lobby, and he just said one thing: "Pinky coconut, thank you so much. You turned this hall into a completely different thing. Bollywood has come to Kampala."
This is it. This is it. You know, this is it.
I think it was classy. It's very nice. I love it, and I think it's more my style. Yeah, I think it's very beautiful.
I love the place. I hope everyone has loved it as much as I've loved it. Thank you very much. Alhamdulillah.
If one could describe ecstasy, that is exactly what a creative feels like when they hear the person they have created something for say thank you. It's worth more than gold. It is unimaginable.
It was a good journey. It was a lot of planning, concentration every single day. I enjoyed my journey.
Forget the stress and the wahala that comes with organizing a wedding. A planner takes on the stress on your behalf. Let the wedding planner do the heavy lifting for you. After all, that is what we do for a living.